In this video, I'm showing you every shot from my 9-hole round at LeBaron Hills Country Club. A link style course with tons of fescue, water, and bunkers. Let's get into the round. The opening hole at LeBaron Hills is one of the longer par 4s on the course, playing 400 yards and dead straight. Plays even longer when you hit your drive like that. But this approach from 162 is still manageable. Nearly lands in the front right green side bunker, but gets a nice kick up the slope, getting closer to the hole, setting up this birdie putt. Two is one of the harder holes on the course with water everywhere, certainly on the tee shot, as well as the stream that runs up the right side around the green. This second shot was sitting nicely in the bunker, but a terrible swing leaves this third shot from 97, trying to get up and down for par. This putt on a good line, but just comes up a couple rolls short, tapping in for bogey. Three is one of the longer par 5s on the course. A few fairway bunkers to contend with, but can be taken out of play depending on the line you take. Can miss well left or well right with this tee shot and still be in decent shape. This green does not have a ton of trouble around it, so see a lot of good birdie looks on this hole. This pitch on a nice line just runs past the pin, setting up this birdie putt, which doesn't even sniff the hole, and tapping in for par. Four is a par 3 that plays downhill. Played 165 on this day, and this 8-iron just goes to the back of the green. Always seems to be difficult to judge the distance on this hole. And a ridge on the right side of the green makes lag putting difficult, as you saw there, setting up this par save, which never really had a chance, and going ahead and tapping this in for a bogey. 5 is a medium length par 4 with a big bailout left, which I am aiming for here, but I push this one to the right down the fairway, so naturally going to pretend like that's exactly what I was trying to do. And this pitch onto the green just barely trickles on the front, setting up this a long lag putt from 40 or 50 feet, which rolls out to about 10 feet, setting up this par save. Six is a difficult par 4 with a tricky tee shot, a ton of water to deal with, as well as trouble right and long. But a good one can set up a short shot into this green. This one barely gets on the front, setting up this long birdie try, which is on a good line, just barely comes up short, and getting some encouragement from my playing partner Bob. Thank you, Bob. And 7 is one of my favorite holes on the course, a short par 4 that can play very easy or very difficult depending where they put the pin and what the wind is doing. Today, pretty much no wind and a front right pin, which is the easy pin on this green. See a lot of good birdie looks with this front right pin. This one had a chance but just slides on the low side, tapping in for par. Eight is another tricky par 3. Hard to judge the distance on this hole. This one just barely gets on the front of the green, setting up another birdie try from distance up the hill, and a tap in for par. 9 is a nice finishing hole on this front side. This par 5 plays a little bit uphill and to the right. This hole seems to play downwind often, so see a lot of players going at this green with a good tee shot. This approach just comes up short and the pitch on. Running out a little longer than I needed to, setting up this downhill birdie putt, trying to end the round at even. Oh, close, but again tapping in for par. Thanks for watching.